Which robot do you think will solve the cube faster? This is the GAN Cube robot. It uses Bluetooth to connect to a smart cube, and with just one press of a button, it solves a Rubik's Cube in just seconds. It has some impressive technology, but what's even more impressive is that it was released in 2019 and we have seen no other cube robot yet.
But what about me?
You don't belong in this video, Carl! So up until this point, if you wanted to have a cube robot, you had to buy the GAN robot with a GAN smart cube. But that all changed when this boy got released. And now we have two cubing robots. So let the battle begin. This is the new $90 Moyu Cube robot. It comes in this really fancy box. I mean, look at this. Let's open this boy up. Inside the box you get a charging cable, but you also get a guide on how to use it and some extra center gas because it only works with Moyu cubes. I'm not gonna help you choose the right cube because I don't know anymore. Its opponent is the old GAN robot. The GAN robot comes in a compact carrying case, which is super handy to bring with you. And the reason the robot is this compact is because you can fold the arms in. The arms on the Moyu robot, however, are definitely not as good. You have to change each lever separately just to take the cube out. And even then you barely can. Oh, there we go. On the GAN robot, however, you just have one button to extend the arms. And just with a single twist, they're locked in place. The Moyu robot does come with a cube delivered in a box, although it is a $4 Meilong. What, did you think it was gonna come with a Super Weilong? $99? What the f— For the GAN robot, however, you have to buy special GAN smart cubes. The cheapest one you can buy is the GAN I carry, but if you want to spend a lot of money, you can buy the $120 GAN 12 UI. You better use this kind of code CUBET, cause damn, that's a lot of money. Oh, now it's cheap. The Moyu robot has the same type of claws to twist the cube as the GAN robot. However, the Moyu robot has these sensors to scan the colors of the cube. And lastly, it has 4 buttons to control the robot. While the GAN robot doesn't have any buttons, you do everything in the app. The Moyu robot can solve a cube that you scramble, that is if you insert it correctly, and it doesn't mess up the solve. Like, how is this even possible? It can also scramble a solved cube for you, although the scrambles are only 15 moves, so they might be pretty easy. And finally, the robot has a looping function which scrambles and solves the cube for infinity. And if you're thinking that's cool for background decoration, there are some limits.
Excuse me?
The GAN robot has its own section in the CubeStation app, and over there you can solve or scramble the cube. Now let the battle begin.
I'm dying.
I gave both cubing robots the same scramble, and the battle for the first point is who can solve it fastest. As a benchmark, let's see how fast I can solve it myself. Despite doing the most amateurish rotation ever, I forced myself a dot gaze, but I still got an 8.5 second solve. Let's see how fast the robots can do it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Both robots start by doing a quick check, and then the GAN robot takes off. After just 6 seconds, the GAN robot is finished and the Moyu cube has just started scanning the cube. After 20 seconds it's done with scanning, and then after a pause it took another 10 seconds to solve the cube. I don't know if that deserves a celebration. And that means the first point for GAN. The second test is usability, because we're gonna test how fast we can insert the cube. Damn. Come on, why doesn't it go in? Test number 3 isn't about speed but being optimal. I'm gonna give both robots the checkerboard pattern, which they could solve in 6 moves. The robot that takes least amount of moves to solve it wins. In order for the Moyu robot to scan the cube, it has to scramble up the cube, so it totally ruined the checkerboard pattern and did like a gazillion turns. But let's still count the moves it does after scanning the cube. That's not good. Now if you think it's over, you're wrong, because the last battle is for 50 points. If you can solve this corner twist, you win.
11 minutes later.
It can do it. But then again, it's not like the GAN is gonna do it. Wait, what? So the verdict is that Moyu's robot is a failed attempt to be cool. For $30, maybe, but for $90, why? GAN's robot is still a gimmick, but if you actually use a smart cube a lot, it might be handy. What is this?
Thank God, I knew you were gonna save me. I was here the entire...